What happened if your family choosing your brother's football game over your wedding day? Their absence turned into a public scandal. My brother Mike is a typical mama's boy, getting all the attention in the family. Since he was born, my parents' focus has been on him. My education fund was used to buy him a car and a house. Thank God I met Lucas in college, and he was the first person I was really drawn to. Thanks to him, I managed to move out of my parents' house. Few months ago, Lucas proposed, and we planned a simple yet beautiful wedding. I invited my family, but my mother said they had to attend my brother's game and couldn't make it. They had missed many things about me, like my high school and university graduations, so this didn't surprise me. On the wedding day, everything was perfect, with my grandfather giving me away. Our wedding photos went viral on social media, and my parents were publicly shamed for not attending. My mother sent countless apologetic messages trying to make up for their mistake. Opportunities only come once, and once missed, they can never be regained. Will you cherish the ones in front of you or forever live in regret?
A sleek black car parked beside this homeless man. A businessman stepped out, laughing into his phone. The homeless man, shocked as he recognized him, was the same man who had promised, "We're like family," before shutting down the factory and stealing everything. He had lost his job, his home, his family, but the businessman was still rich. That wasn't fair. But when he went to the police, they didn't listen. He tried to find a lawyer, but he had no money. Therefore, the homeless man decided to act on his own. He followed the businessman for days. One night, he snuck close enough to hear the businessman laughing. They actually believed the company was bankrupt. He was furious. Late at night, the homeless man broke into his huge mansion. He wasn't there to steal. He wanted him to pay, but the businessman wasn't scared. He smirked. "Business is war. You were just unlucky." The homeless man's anger exploded. But then, sirens. The police burst inside. He thought they were there to arrest him, but no. "You are under arrest for fraud and theft." A detective stepped forward, holding up documents. Evidence of fraud, embezzlement, and money laundering. The homeless man realized something. He had almost ruined his life for revenge, but in the end, justice had come another way. We had a perfect day by the lake. My girlfriend and I enjoyed the calm, a break from our busy lives. On our way home, I was excitedly talking about my car's new paint job, thrilled with how it turned out. Then, out of nowhere, she started tickling me. Despite me telling her repeatedly not to, I tried to push her hand away, but she kept tickling. We swerved off the road. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but my car had deep scratches. "What the heck is wrong with you?" I was furious. My veins felt like they were about to pop. She started crying, but I didn't care. Back home, I told her to pack her things and leave. She threw a tantrum, begging me to forgive her for a little mistake. I didn't say a word, just pointed to her luggage. Her friend came to pick her up, but I still couldn't calm down. I barely slept that night. She's been blowing up my phone ever since, but I haven't answered. I even blocked her. Her friend said I loved my car more than her. Was I too harsh? Maybe, but some lines shouldn't be crossed. Would you let your wife wear her wedding dress to someone else's wedding? Amy and I got married a few months ago. My cousin Sam is getting married soon, and Amy found out that his fiancée Jane has a fancy wedding dress. Amy doesn't like Jane much, but she saw the dress and thought it was too much. Amy thought it was too big and too fancy for a wedding. Then, Amy decided she wanted to wear her own wedding dress to Sam's wedding, but I didn't think it was a good idea. I told Amy, "You can't wear your wedding dress to someone else's wedding. It's not right." Amy got upset. She said she didn't have time to buy a new dress, and her wedding dress is pink, not white, so it was different. She thought it would be fine to wear it again. Therefore, I told her, "If you want to wear your wedding dress, you don't have to come to the wedding at all." Amy was really mad. She said, "You're trying to control me." I didn't want to argue anymore, but I still didn't think it was right. She said the dress was just sitting in the closet, and it should be worn again. Amy didn't listen to me. She told her friend what happened, and her friend agreed with her. Now Amy is sure that she should wear her wedding dress to Sam's wedding, even if I don't like it. A bus driver suddenly feels dizzy and collapses at the wheel. The bus swerves dangerously, but a quick-thinking passenger, a young medical student, rushes forward and manages to pull the handbrake just in time. The student immediately checks on the driver, but he remains unresponsive. Desperate, she searches his uniform pockets, hoping to find some medication or medical information that could help. Meanwhile, a few passengers misunderstand the situation. They assume she is stealing from the driver and quickly record the scene with their phones. Finally, she finds a small bottle of heart medication and administers it to him. Moments later, the driver regains consciousness and thanks her. She quietly returns to her seat, unaware that the misleading videos have gone viral. A few hours later, she is called to the university dean's office, where she is accused of misconduct and faces suspension. She is devastated. Just then, the bus driver himself walks in, recognizing her. Upon hearing the full story, he is shocked. He is actually the brother of the university's director. Wasting no time, he calls his brother and insists on clearing the student's name. The misunderstanding is resolved, and the university not only reinstates her, but also offers her a scholarship for her kindness and courage. "If you believe good deeds deserve recognition," Share this story with a friend.
My parents got divorced when I was in high school. 2 years later, my dad married my stepmom just 6 months after they met. We reacted indifferently to the news, and she was disappointed. She started feeling jealous of my close relationship with my mom. She always dressed up extravagantly for our school events. She threw lavish birthday parties for me. She constantly belittled my mom. Because my mom never remarried, she always flaunted her ring because of it. She wanted me to wear nice clothes, but I didn't want to dress like her. It made her very angry. Recently, I've been planning my brother's wedding. We invited our mom, but not our stepmom. She was very upset about it. She asked my brother if she could attend, and he simply said, no. She couldn't understand why she wasn't included in the wedding planning. I told her that we didn't want to deal with her petty competition with our mom. She cried and said she just wanted to earn our love, but we preferred our mom's companionship. Although she tried hard, we just wanted simple happiness.
I think it is so unreasonable to tip 20% for self-service. I went to Subway, where my husband and I each ordered a pretzel, and my son ordered a foot-long sub sandwich. I am the only one who got a drink, and they promptly handed me an empty cup and a straw to fill myself. When we checked out, they added an automatic 20% tip, which equaled $8.51. I was indignant and made them remove the tip, said I do not tip where I have to stand to order my food, get my own drink, and clean up after myself. I should add that I live in Washington State. Minimum wage is $16.28 an hour. The tipping pressure is real here, and there are more than one place that has the automatic tip set to 20% unless you see to change it, which may have been the case, but I did not see where I could have changed it before they charged me. Please tell me, am I wrong?
One evening, a woman was cleaning up toys at her sister's house after babysitting her niece. Her sister came home late and started talking on the phone. Don't worry, she will always help. She doesn't have kids or real responsibilities. The woman froze. She loved helping her family, but hearing those words made her feel unimportant. The next day, she tried to forget about it, but the words kept playing in her head. Did her sister think she had nothing else to do? Did she even appreciate her? A few days later, her sister texted and asked her to babysit again. The woman wanted to help, but this time, she said no. She needed time for herself. Her sister got upset and called her selfish. Therefore, their parents got involved, saying family should always help each other. The woman felt torn. She loved her niece, but she was tired of feeling taken for granted. One night, her sister showed up at her door with the niece, saying, I have no one else. The woman finally spoke up. I love your daughter, but I'm not your only option. I have my own life, and I need you to respect that. Even family needs to respect your time and effort. Saying no doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care about yourself too. The airplane was shaking badly. Everyone was scared. This old man started yelling at a young boy who was praying. Stop that mumbling! Prayer is useless! We're all going to crash! The boy kept praying softly. Other passengers stared at the angry man. Leave the kid alone! But the man got louder. God doesn't exist! You're wasting your time! The pilot's voice came on. We're making an emergency landing. Brace yourselves! People started screaming. We're going to die! This is it! But the praying boy stayed calm. He helped an old lady put on her seatbelt. Don't worry, Grandma. We'll be okay. Other kids started crying, but he comforted them too. The plane landed hard but safely. Everyone cheered. The old man was shaking with fear. That's when he saw something amazing. The boy was sharing his snacks with scared passengers. Here, this will help you feel better. The old man walked over, tears in his eyes. Son, I'm sorry I yelled at you. How did you stay so brave? The boy smiled. When I pray, I'm not scared anymore. God takes care of us. Can you teach me how to pray? The boy nodded. Of course, God loves everyone, even when they're angry. Sometimes God shows his peace through the smallest believers. Comment yes if you believe prayer brings courage.